Hi everyone, welcome to another card video. Today is a little bit different in that this is a collaboration video with Catherine Pooler. She has a really awesome YouTube channel here and she does some fun creative techniques, and I thought it would just be fun to do a collaboration with her. So she lives all the way across the country, so not the opportunity to get together for an in-person collaboration. So I emailed her and said, hey, do you want to do something where we mail each other or something? So this is what we're doing. I'm going to start on a card by doing a technique, and then I'm going to mail it to her and she's going to finish the card. So at the very end of this video, watch for the link to her video so you can see how she completed the card that I started. And on that same note, I have I've received a card that she has started, and I'm going to finish it on my blog here as well. So watch for that. I'm going to go ahead and start with some distress markers. I'm using 3 colors. I'm using Peacock Feathers, Picked Raspberry, and Wild Honey. And I'm going to be just coloring these straight onto some watercolor paper. I'm starting with Peacock Feathers. And I want to get this like almost to the edge. It's okay if I go over like that. Almost to the edge. All right, just a third of the way. Then I'm going to take, this is Picked Raspberry. And I'm going to overlap those quite a bit because once I add water, they're going to start mixing together. So just color that. And then into Wild Honey. And I'm going to do the same thing where I kind of overlap the colors a little bit and just keep coloring until I'm nearly to the top. Okay. And then I'm taking my mister bottle, just has regular water in it, and I'm going to mist this and get it really, really wet, really, really wet. Get those colors moving around a little bit, get the orange and purple kind of going in on each other. I really want the colors to really mix. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a dry cloth and just sop up some of the really kind of brownish ink that's on the edges because I don't want that to spread around, but I do want it to kind of mix back and forth this direction. So I want to get that purple kind of traveling into the pink a little bit. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Once again, I'm cleaning up those edges. I did a card like this a week or so ago on my YouTube channel here. So I'll link to that up in the corner, but I used a really similar technique where I used distress markers and then got it wet. So I'm taking it one step further this time. I'm going to go ahead and dry this with my heat tool. Okay, this is basically dry. The edges are still a little bit wet, but that's okay. I'm cleaning up my work surface here a little bit. And for this next little bit, you're going to want to make sure you have a dry cloth that you can work with. All right, so I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm going to spray into my hand and then let it pool off and kind of dribble onto the watercolor here. The thing that's cool about this is that because it's distress ink, like in a marker form, it's going to react with water even after it's already dried. It's not a permanent ink. So I'm going to go ahead and get some water going here, and I'm going to let that drip on here, get some good drips. I think Tim uses this technique quite a bit with his inks as well. All right, just want to make sure I'm getting some good. I want to get a little bit more right there in the middle. Maybe down in the blue. Okay, so my hand's pretty wet, but I'm going to go ahead and take, this is just a dry baby wipe. I don't throw them away right away. I kind of hold on to them. I'm just going to dab this off, and you'll see that it picks up all that ink and leaves really cool water splotches. And the thing that's kind of fun about doing this is that I don't think there's enough water splotches, so I'm going to do a few more. I want to kind of get them over in this area and up there. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some more. Just a few little drops. Get that going. All right, I'm going to let it sit for just a minute, and then I can pick it up and I'll get those water splotches again. I think this is just a really cool way to change up your watercolor background. I want little tiny splotches now. All right, so I'm just going to flick my hand over there. There we go. All right, now I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to get some smaller spots. I think that looks really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and trim off the edges, and I'm going to send this to Catherine, and she's going to take it from here. I hope she does something really awesome with it. So make sure you click over to see her video, and I'll put a link up here so you can see what she's done with my technique here. And I will catch you guys for my part when I take what she's done and create something with my card. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.